Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakakadash. Devil answer the apostle, the other new great millstones that takes the brothers to pushing his word and truth and sincerity and with charity, and risking their lives and freedom to do so. It's a bright night guy coming with great millstones, God, I'm putting at you another lesson. No one's edifying. Quick scripture today. Scripture says to agree, with your adversary. Agree with thy adversary quickly, you know. And that's just using and applying wisdom. You know, you get pulled over, whether you're driving, you know, um, or passenger, soft answer turns away wrath. You know, you're going to work, your boss can try to get on your ass. It could be any little thing. You know, even at the grocery store. Going to pick up some groceries. Motherfuckers get into road rage. People start fighting and bickering over parking spaces. It's not worth it. It's just let these motherfuckers have it. You know, at the end of the day, man, these motherfuckers are crash outs. Not too long ago, a subway worker was killed. For putting for putting too much mayo on his van sandwich. There are people, out here, especially out here in Chicago, man. Motherfuckers get into road rage even on the expressways, man, and these motherfuckers start shooting at each other. You know, um, there's one incident. You know, there's a road rage happened, and this dude was with his stepson. He get into a road rage, and the other car fired shots at the other guy that was carrying his stepson in the vehicle. Ended up killing his stepson. You know, guy, he even admitted to it, like, I got pissed off. I didn't know he had a kid in the car. You know, and I shot him. He apologized. But hey, all that shit could have been avoided. You know, just let these people have it, man. Motherfuckers want to cut you off or road rage, and it ain't even working. People at your job, you snapping off with people at your job. Is it worth you losing your job? Now you're uptight, can't pay the bills. Just because you can't take, you know, a motherfucker, uh, um, basically can't apply wisdom, man. Now you're out of the job, you know, fuck it. You know, now you out of, anything, man. You get into it with these people, man. You know, so, even dealing with your neighbors and deal with them accordingly, deal with them wives, and deal with, on an everyday basis, deal with these people. You know, we're sheep in the midst of wolves, man. All right. Right now we are fishing. We're fishing for the lake. When the Lord returns, he soon he'll turn us into hunters, man. But right now, our warfare is not carnal. You know, we apply wisdom. In situations, because everything written aforetime was written for our learning. Romans 15:4. You know, and what scripture say? It's Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turns away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. You know, Now that now dude gotta go home and tell him what happened. And basically, it was just some road rage and back and forth, speeding. You know, now he gotta go back and tell his girl that his stepson's dead, man. You know, now you got, or now you lose your job, or now you get pulled over instead of yes sir, no sir, sorry sir, and all speeding, you get a ticket because you can't shut up. Oh, light pulling me over. I was speeding. Well, I don't want to lower my window. I don't, all types of bullshit. Motherfuckers put themselves in sticky situations they could easily avoid just by giving a soft answer. You know, Scripture talks about you can start, you know, you can start something by by saying something, or you quench it by saying something, man. All right, you know, all that other bullshit, you know. But let me get this one more time or two, and I'm gonna bring out that the other scripture I just quoted over. Let me read it again. It's Proverbs 15:1. Saul answer turned with wrath, with grievous words, stir up anger. You know, so it's just applying wisdom, using wisdom. You know, let me get that Sirach or I don't want to butcher it. It's Sirach 28:12. If thou blow the spark, it shall burn. If thou spit upon it, it shall be quenched. Both these come out of thy mouth. You know, you just really start some shit by saying some stupid shit, or you get just ended about what you say, man. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. No, using the applying wisdom, you know, it's understanding when to apply it. You know, everything written 4 times written for our learning, man. You know, we don't lean into our own understanding, we lean into wisdom. Alright, but go ahead and end it off with that. Low end quick scripture today. Until next time, shalom. I'm Bob.